You open your phone to check the time. 45 minutes later, you're still scrolling. You didn't decide to do that. You didn't choose it. It just happened. You've tried to stop before. You've told yourself, just 5 more minutes. You've put the phone down and picked it back up before you even realized it. And every time, you feel worse after than you did before. Not satisfied, not rested, not entertained. Just empty. And once you understand exactly how that happened and why it wasn't your fault, you'll finally be able to do something about it. Almost everything you've heard about dopamine is wrong. Most people think dopamine is about pleasure, that it's what you feel when something good happens, that it's the reward. It's not. Dopamine is the wanting chemical, not the having, not the enjoying, the wanting. It's the feeling you get right before something good happens. The anticipation, the hunger, the reaching, that feeling of something good might be coming. Dopamine doesn't make you feel satisfied. It makes you feel like satisfaction is just one more scroll away, one more video, one more notification, one more check. This is one of the most important things to understand about your own brain. Your dopamine system was never designed to make you feel good. It was designed to make you keep going, to keep searching, keep hunting, keep moving toward the next thing. In the ancient world, this was survival. Keep looking for food, keep exploring, keep seeking. The moment you stopped wanting, you stopped surviving. Dopamine kept our ancestors alive. Today, it's keeping you on your phone at 2 a.m. Social media platforms are built by teams of neuroscientists and psychologists. Their job, keep your dopamine system activated as long as possible. Infinite scroll removes the natural stopping point. Autoplay eliminates the moment of choice. Random notifications, the most addictive reward system known to psychology. You don't know when the next like will come, or the next interesting video. That unpredictability is exactly what makes it impossible to stop. It's the same mechanism as a slot machine. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. But you always pull the lever one more time. Your brain doesn't experience this as entertainment. It experiences this as survival level seeking, and it cannot stop on its own. Every time you get a dopamine hit from your phone, your brain adjusts. It becomes less sensitive to dopamine. It needs more stimulation to feel the same level of interest. This is called dopamine tolerance, and it changes everything. Conversations feel slow. Books feel impossible to focus on. A walk in nature feels underwhelming. Silence feels unbearable. Not because these things are actually boring, but because your brain has been recalibrated for hyperstimulation. Normal life can no longer compete. Number 1, you pick up your phone without deciding to. The hand moves before the thought forms. Automatic, reflexive, unconscious. Number 2, you feel restless without stimulation. Waiting in line feels unbearable. Silence feels uncomfortable. Even a few minutes without input creates a low-level anxiety. Number 3, you consume but don't enjoy. You scroll for an hour and feel worse than when you started. You watch something and immediately forget what it was. Consumption without absorption. Input without nourishment. Number 4, Real life feels underwhelming. Genuinely good moments feel less intense than they should. You're there, but not fully there. The screen always feels more vivid than reality. Number 5, you've tried to stop and couldn't. Not because you're weak, because the system was specifically engineered to be stronger than your willpower. Number 6, your attention span has shortened. Long videos feel too slow. Books feel impossible. A 10-minute task requires constant effort to stay focused. The good news, your brain is plastic. It changed in one direction, and it can change back. Not overnight, but it can. The first step, dopamine-free mornings. The first hour of your day sets the tone for your entire dopamine system. When you reach for your phone the moment you wake up, you immediately flood your system with stimulation before it has had a single moment to rest. Try this instead. Wake up. Keep the phone face down for the first 30 minutes. Let your brain wake up slowly. Let the dopamine system start from a calm baseline rather than from a spike. The single change, 30 minutes without a screen in the morning, has a bigger impact than almost anything else you can do. The second step, replace. Don't just remove. Your brain will resist if you simply try to stop scrolling. Because the need for stimulation is real. It just needs a different source. Replace phone scrolling with something that gives dopamine through effort rather than consumption. A walk, a workout, making something with your hands, cooking, drawing, writing, playing an instrument. These activities also release dopamine, but through creation rather than consumption. And they don't build tolerance the same way. The third step, finish things. Dopamine is released not just when you receive a reward, but when you complete something, when you finish a task, a book, a project, a workout. Your brain releases dopamine as a signal. You did it. In a world of infinite scroll, nothing ever ends. There's always more. The task never completes. The dopamine of completion never arrives. Start finishing things. Small things count. Make your bed, finish the chapter, complete the task before moving to the next. Every completion is a real dopamine hit, one your brain actually knows what to do with. The fourth step, embrace boredom. This sounds counterintuitive, but it's critical. Boredom is not the enemy. Boredom is the signal that your brain is ready to reset, that the overstimulation has paused long enough for something real to begin. When you feel bored, resist the urge to immediately fill it. Sit with it for 5 minutes. Let your mind wander. Let your thoughts go wherever they want to go. This is where creativity lives. This is where real ideas come from. This is where you remember what you actually want, separate from what the algorithm wants you to want. Your brain was hijacked, not because you're weak, not because you have no self-control, but because an entire industry worth trillions of dollars spent decades engineering the most effective dopamine delivery system in the history of humanity and pointed it directly at you. You were never meant to win that fight on willpower alone. Nobody is, but understanding what happened, seeing the mechanism clearly, is the first step toward reclaiming something important. Your attention, your time, your ability to be present in your own life. That's worth fighting for. If this video helped something click for you, subscribe, because next week we go even deeper.